Hello and welcome once again everybody to another game for the BOCE Season 3, the Battle of Central Europe, sponsored of course by SteelSeries, Hitbox, Battle as well as Vinotech, so huge shout out to them for making this entire thing possible, and of course for letting us, HeflaTV, cast it in English. I am Coucher and I'll be solo casting this for the time being because, well, some of our casters are slackers. But if you want to see some more action, HeflaTV HP2 is also live with Album Sheet versus House of Gamers at the same time. So we have pretty much 8 days of 3 times best of 2 series on both channels at the same time. But it's going to be Lions versus Commander Minus here. It's going to be game number 2, Lions having that game 1 or game 1 advantage, I guess you can still call it. But Commander Minus, can they draw up the series 1-1, make their situation a little bit better? They did win the first series against House of Gamers, so that's pretty good for them already, having the 2-0 from that. But you still would like to at least have a tie on every single game. 2-0, losing like that, it's just not that awesome for you in the long run. But first pick about to come, and it's the Jakiro coming out from Commander Minus. So they wanted the Jakiro for themselves this time around. Is it going to be a core one though? And do they focus on pushing? Do they go for a Lycan as the second pick maybe even? Or will Lions just snatch the Lycan away? Or Lions, of course, Death Prophet also available. So maybe Death Prophet Lycan even. That would mean that Lycan has to be safe lane instead of the mid lane that is usually played. But well, we'll see. Maybe they want to, maybe they don't. Of course, there are still heroes like Skyrive Mage, even a, not the Razor, what am I saying? I guess a Viper could be possible if they wanted to, but Skyrive Mage, Ogre. Tidehunter, unfortunately, of course, banned as well by Commander Minus. Just such an annoying hero to deal with in general. Just the Ravage is so strong, not to mention double Ravage. Especially if you have double Shiva's card, double Ravage. It is just ridiculous at that point. Even the Lincoln Spheres came into play there. But Lions taking quite a long time here, just deciding to go for something. Now nobody's disconnected, so that's a positive side. But I still think Death Prophet should be one of the heroes to be picked here. Otherwise, Commander Minus having a Jakiro and a Death Prophet could be just so damn strong for them. But so far, nope. 1 minute of reserve time left, so I guess that's exactly why the reserve time is there to begin with. But still taking a pretty damn long time. I guess you want to make sure that you get the best, the most optimal pick you can just go for. What could they be thinking? I mean, what heroes could they be considering at the moment? Faceless Void, Ancient Apparition, something like that maybe. Maybe Earthshaker for themselves even. Witch Doctor, I don't know if Witch Doctor really needs to be first pick though. Legion Commander I guess is available. Nope, Earthshaker is the first one, and there's the Death Prophet as well. So Earthshaker, Death Prophet, and Commander Minus, do they go for the Lycan now? Do they wait for it to be banned out, or they might even have to ban it out themselves? Because otherwise Lions, they would have a Death Prophet and Lycan. And I don't even know. Oh, I am Aziz. I am Aziz. Fine, man. If you say it, if you say so. Taralej, I don't even know how to pronounce your name properly, but if you say I'm Aziz, I must be Aziz. Man, viewers don't lie. When have you ever seen a game of Dota and the chat has lied? It doesn't happen, man. Viewers never lie. But the Vengeful Spirit is the second pick for Commander Minus. So they want to go for some push. Of course they played the Vengeful Spirit as a core last time around. Didn't really work out that well. But maybe this time around they're just gonna have it as a pure support. Have the Jakiro core instead. Ember Spirit though, banned by Alliance. Kind of a respect ban. They just want to make sure that they don't have to go up against those Rapier Ember Spirits. Although it didn't give them too much grief in the last game, but still better safe than sorry. But Commander Minus now. Lycan as well as the Slark banned out. Lions, what will they themselves ban? Ember Spirit already banned. Do they ban out some push of their own? I guess some kind of burst. You can maybe even ban out the puck. Nope, it's an Ancient Apparition. It's, I guess, an annoying enough hero to try to deal with. But Lions themselves now. Do they go for that Skyrive Mage Earthshaker combination that used to be so popular at some point in the game? Or Ogre Mage is still available as well if they want to go for that. If not, they can strengthen their push with something like a Pognon, Nature's Prophet offlane. Or you can just go for your offlane Centaur, offlane Clockwork maybe even. Clockwork is pretty nice against Jakiro because Jakiro cannot spell any cast any single spells if you get caught in the cogs, but now it's in Necrophos instead. So we might still have something like an IO coming out as the 4th pick as well. Just have the heal coming out, and IO might be able to provide the Shikir with enough mana early on before he gets his Arcane Boots or Soul Ring for himself. Just tether up with when you have a bottle, if not, just maybe tether Clarity, something like that. But TA, the Templar Assassin, was the 3rd pick for Commander minus. So with this, they have quite a lot of minus armor coming out with the meld, as well as the minus armor. Minus armor, -8 that is, and then Wave of Terror come in with another -6. So they definitely have the ability to burst people down. Templar Assassin is rather tanky as well. I mean, I guess it doesn't have that great of a health pool, but the refraction and the meld make you just survivable enough for the majority of the game. So we'll see now what Lions want to go for. If they go for some kind of damage over time to kind of try to deal with the reflection charges or not. Ember Spirit unfortunately banned. That could have been one if they wanted to go for it. Of course, I guess they don't have the space for an Ember anyway at the moment. So they go for a Skywrath Mage instead. And of course, Necro Ultimate plus Skywrath Ultimate might be enough to just get the kills immediately almost. So, Commander minus. How do they lane this? They still need an offlaner as well. Do they go for that Centaur? Do they go for Nature's Prophet offlane, go for like really early aggression and just have pretty solid push with the with the Treants, the Nature's Call, as well as the Liquid Fire of the Jakiro? It could be possible, and Nature's Prophet as offlane, to be honest, is a hero that you don't see that often these days. Nature's Prophet, all in all, is not the most popular of heroes. Although I really like Nature's Prophet's played in the aggressive style, but whoa, they went for an Abaddon instead. Maybe the goal is to just try to keep the people alive that get Necro ulted. Or maybe just rid them of the silence of Skywrath Mage, maybe just a Photic Shield comes out. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Abaddon, usually it's not enough with the Photic Shield and Mist Coil to keep the guy who gets Reaper Scythed alive. Of course it depends on the level of Necrophos, if he has the Aghanim Scepter or not, or the follow-up to the Reaper Scythe. But it's a nice attempt at least if they're gonna go for it. A Slardar, whoa man, no! Don't ban out the Slardar Lance, such a boss kill! Why would you ban out Slardar? That's... well, I understand it because it would have been even more minus armor and just it's like one right click and anybody dies. That amount of minus armor almost. But man, I would have loved to see a Slardar. Would have been a nice contrast to the last boring game, just last game which was just farm fest. Man, if anyone on chat, if you can find me in real life, I can totally high-five you. If not, you're gonna have to just be satisfied with an internet high-five like this. I don't know if you even heard it, but you probably did. Was a pretty just girly slap. I didn't get my hands together correctly, but that's the high-five you get if you can't find me in real life. But Centaur was the last ban from Commander minus, getting just distracted by a little bit here. So for Lions, they don't have too much time left, only 6 seconds in the reserve time, 9 seconds ticking down in the normal time for their pick here. They have their 2 supports, they need their offlaner still unless they want to run aggressive trial, and that's going to be the Clockwork for themselves. Clockwork, of course, easy power cogs into Mystic Flare, just easiest setup. Commander, wouldn't be too surprised if any of their heroes try to go for a Blade Mail. None of the heroes are just casual Blade Mail carriers, maybe Abaddon could go for one.
Drow Ranger.
But oh, Commander Mine is going for a Drow Ranger, even without the Visage. They deem that hero to be just strong enough. They don't really have like any other heroes that can take just massive advantage of that aura really either. So a little bit risky, I do have to say, especially up against a Clockwork who can just close the distance so damn fast. But looks like the team at least K minus, not K5, K minus. So we'll see if they can just keep the Drow safe. And are they running dual lanes again? It sure looks like it. But to introduce the lineups for K minus, Commander minus on the Radiant side, Insolent playing the Drow Ranger, leaving Pure Evil on the Vengeful Spirit with Kikoni on the mid lane Templar Assassin, Poison to play the Abaddon, supporting Hawkeye, who is the Jakiro offlane. Oh, Craigasm, man. Double ring of protection start. Craigasm. So it's going to be one into Ring of Basilius, plus the other one probably into that, into those Tranquil Boots. Plus all in all, I mean, starting with 8 armor, not too shabby to be honest if you ask me. But for Lajons, of course, Solan will be playing the Sky of Mage support, leaving Blan on the Earthshaker, with Era farming up the safe lane on the Necrophos, Quicks on the mid lane, Death Prophet, and the last one will be Some Fan up on the Clockwork for the off lane. Hawkeye already has used the Liquid Fire once. Solan took some damage, but double damage picked up by Solan. Maybe could have waited a little bit. Don't think it matters that much in the end. Maybe he can just start jungling or try to jungle at least. But at the moment he has 1 Tango and 1 Sentry Ward. That guy is poor as hell. Man, Blan, why you now share your support duties? Just went for boots of speed, Tangos of his own and the clarity. He's like, screw the Sky of Mage. He doesn't need any help. Sky of Mage gonna get some vision already onto Hawkeye. Double damage, it's gonna wear off soon enough. Of course, if you had stayed there for too long, you might have ran the risk that you just get caught. But he put some harassment onto Poison at least. Only 1 right click, but it's decent. This brings out the clarity for himself as well with the Walking Courier. I mean, Death Prophet is not gonna get it that fast anyway since he went for the Null Talisman first, not rushing the bottle or anything. Oh, Solan, Liquid Fired up. Nothing comes from it, of course, because, well, Liquid Fire level 1, not that scary. But, wow, Solan already out of mana. Clarity comes out. He needs to be sure that he doesn't lose his Clarity, because otherwise he's gonna be so useless for the rest of the laning phase almost. Hawkeye gonna go for the... Never mind. Doesn't get the side pull. The timing would have been off. Plus, the creep wave, the neutrals went back in anyway. Kikoni in the mid lane though, taking heavy harassment from Quicks, who is 3-1 compared to a 4-0 Templar Assassin. So just a lot of harass has been traded here, Quicks. Just drops down the Psy Blades, whereas Kikoni, the right clicks, and the crit swarms of course. Refraction level 1 isn't that great, but now it's level 2, getting a little bit better although... Oh, Ursher gets the block off Quicks! He wasn't there in time. That was uncoordinated, it felt like it at least. Oh god, the chat going crazy, man. I totally want to listen to the song after I've done streaming and I can actually listen to things that won't be on stream. So, Kikoni, he has his bottle of course. Quick stars as well, soon enough, about 70 gold away. Oh, not gonna get it. Kikoni, he didn't get the deny, but he made it so that the tower gets the last hit himself, so... It's all fine in that regard. Bottom lane, Insolent, 11-3. Farming up against Some Fan, who, well, he's sitting in the invis room, just soaking up some XP. Level 3 already, has the boots of speed now as well. So not doing all that bad, to be honest. Is he going for a solo kill? Oh, I think he wants to. There's the Battery Assault. Power Cogs, no, it pushes out the Throw Ranger. He was a little bit impatient with this and unable to get the kill. Otherwise would have been a solo kill for sure. And now Insolent, level 2 Frost Arrows. Will it be enough? Battery Assault once again from Some Fan. Throw, he went a little bit too close. There's another set of Frost Arrows. And that's gonna be First Blood, picked up by Pure Evil. As Templar Assassin kills off Quicks at the same time. Didn't even have a haste or anything. How the hell did he chase him down? I guess no boots on Death Prophet. Although he has the Witchcraft, just not enough. So 2-0. K-, getting off to the start that they were expecting to get to. Clockwork Man, he went for the big plays, but was found wanting. If he had gotten the cogs, I think it would have been kind of a guaranteed kill on Throw Ranger. At best, he would have still died in return, but I don't think even that would have happened. Don't think Vengeful Spirit by himself would have had enough. Mid lane, Kikoni might be in some trouble though. Blan, he's around. Looks like Templar Assassin, he has no idea. Oh, another beautiful Fisher block, but Quicks, once again. He just didn't go for it immediately. He has enough refraction charges. 3, 2, 1. They're gonna wear off anyway. But there's the concussive shot. Templar Assassin, why? Why did you just wait here? You could have just ran this way. But he's like, oh man, the Fisher, 8 seconds. No problem, I'm gonna survive. That was a little bit weird. I mean, he was trying to just run up there for so damn long. Big mistake. Sky of Mage, of course, coming in as well to help out a little bit, although not too sure if it was even necessary. Era taking some harassment, of course, from the mist coil of poison even. Although using your own life, where the Heartstopper aura is just bringing you even lower at all times. I guess it's not that crazy, the Heartstopper aura level 1. But, I mean, look, even with a Tango being eaten, you're still just barely regenerating HP. So it is pretty decent after all. Minus 0.6%. Oh, Bland coming to the top lane. Can he get the Fissure Block off again? Yes! Stun lands on both as well. Era wants to get close for the Death Falls. There's the dual breath, liquid fire as well. Can they turn it around? The Photic Shield? No. They just don't have enough damage between the two of their heroes, at least not yet. If liquid fire was a couple level higher, like maxed, maybe. So, kill score 2-1. Throw Ranger and Temper Assassin farming up pretty damn well. Offlane not doing as hot though. I mean, Hawkeye 4 last hits only. Would have expected them to do maybe a little bit better, especially considering that Earthseeker has been roaming around quite a lot. Now Solan, he's the one roaming, has only a TP scroll. Just no boots, man. Money is hard to come by if you're a support. Solan going to the bottom lane. Maybe with the Clockwork they can set up a kill, especially if Clockwork is about to hit level 5. If he gets the Battery Assault level 3. If he catches anybody in, should be an easy kill at least, with Scarf Mage helping out with just Ancient Seal. He's TPing mid lane now though, Quicks. Never mind. It was a bait. Kikoni, he made it look so that he's going for Quicks. So Solan TP's in, and he lost his last earthly possession. Went for Observer Rewards now, maybe another TP scroll as well. But man, this game is not fun for the Scarf Mage. At least he's level 3.5. So not doing like absolutely horrible. Oh, Quicks. Magic Missile comes out. Do they really have enough follow-up? There's gonna be the Psionic Trap as well. They might even be able to catch up to him. They need like one right click of the Temper Assassin. Don't body block, and well, that's the kill. Melt hit. Not even necessary for this. He might turn it around. Fissure, Plan is waiting for it. There's another Psionic Trap. Oh god, there's the Fissure finally coming out. Courier not gonna get scouted. Face boots, Fish Donkey Kikoni now. So he's gonna be able to chase even more as Jonathan fan. Doesn't have the hook shot, and with the Invis rune, if he waits for long enough, he might still be able to catch the Temper Assassin or anybody else. Oh, Poison, Abaddon. Maybe him. He's waiting for it. He's waiting for the perfect opportunity. They want Templar Assassin. The higher priority target. Refraction charge is still there. He's gonna dive this onto Solan. He goes on. Never mind. Gonna turn his attentions to Quicks. He's gonna get stunned up. Melt hit as well. A few more right clicks. They're gonna bring him down. Poison. He might go down as well. Level 1 and 40 shield. Don't think it's gonna be enough. But he gets the deny with the Mist Coil. Using it for pure evil. So he saved Vengeful Spirit as well as got the deny. Beautiful plays. Just excellently done. So one of those 2 kills is actually a committed suicide. So, game going pretty nicely so far. Of course, Era still farming up reasonably well as well. But Jakiro has started harassing me heavily. Dual Breath will clip Era as well. Hawkeye, can he keep on following? No, he cannot. He wouldn't have had enough anyway, I think, but still brought Necrophos down pretty damn low. So Necrophos, if he's not careful, he might even die on this lane, especially now that Poison is coming in. Although a level 2 Mist Coil, what does it do, 150? Yeah, 150 damage. So not all that significant, to be honest. Okay, Coiny is going for the drums on the Temper Assassin. No Hex, no Yasha. Hawkeye silenced up though. A Photic Shield immediately removed. And can he turn it around onto Era? If only he had the Ice Path and Era. He's actually running to the side chop. There's the dual breath. It connects. Minus armor as well. Mist Coil. They need a little bit more. Oh god, how close that was. He survived with like 15 HP, I think. Got back to base and started reaching up. That was way too close for comfort. But he does make it out, and that's the most important part for Lions at the moment. Necrophos. He's gonna have to get a lot of farm because Death Prophet, he has died 3 times already. Definitely struggling up against Templar Assassin now. Has resorted to just farming up the jungle. Another Clip Swarm. Needs still a little bit more. He started low on mana. Clip Swarm isn't even maxed out yet. And now looks like the push has begun. Macropyre was used to bring down the creep wave. Of course, had to use quite a lot of mana, but now with the extra right click damage of 31 coming in from the Row Ranger's Precision Aura and the Liquid Fire, they forced the Glyph out. Lions though, can they defend? Clockwork still not level 6. He was trying to roam around for so long, and well, if he has just stayed on lane, he would be level 6 already, which he gets now anyway, so it's not that big of a deal, and his intentions were noble. Hawkeye gonna get slowed down. Solem, I think he's gonna be able to outrun them probably. So, Kikoini has himself the drums of endurance now. So he's pretty speedy even without a Yasha being there for him. And well, he gets precision aura as well, which is, I guess he is ranged hero with the Psyblade. So I thought in the draft if it does work or not. I wasn't entirely sure, but sure looks like it. So nicely done indeed. And they're going for a tier 1 now as well. They don't have a single point intervention aura though. Liquid Fire is gonna have to be enough. It's level 3, so can't use it every single time. Kikoni, is he gonna go for it? Yes, Psionic Traps onto plan. Arrow is around as well, but the melt hit does a ridiculous amount of damage. One more right click, Kikoni gets the kill. Doesn't have any more refraction. Macropire comes out, but there's Jonathan, catches too. Gust comes through, but they're still caught in the cogs. Do they have enough? Kikoni drops low. Reaper Scythe comes out, and well, they get the kill onto one, but there's the refraction. It's 4 heroes for the 1 check hero. Yes, he died to the Reaper Scythe, but that's no big deal at all, really. So 4 heroes down compared to the 1 check hero. Well, it's a core check hero, I guess, but still excellent fight. Haste Rune bundled up for Templar Assassin, and he just keeps on snowballing. 5.7k in the bank, or not the bank, net worth. What I'm saying, oh, if he had 5.7k in the bank, holy freaking crap. But they're most likely going to get a tier 1 now. Throw Ranger has joined the fight as well. Triple Brave Bands going for a Yasha next. Tower down. Clockwork, of course, still had a pretty nice hook, but unfortunately Skyriff Mage not level 6, so couldn't really follow up with a excellent Mystic Flare. Otherwise, would have been easy kill on TA as well, but he has popped a Haste Rune bottling up as well under the smoke of the seat. Can he catch up to anybody, or will he just feed? Oh, plan, board plan, maybe Quicks. Quicks is the better target. The Gust misses both. Sonic Raptor connects on both in return, so they get the 1 kill. Easy kill onto Blan. He has the Arcane Boots, but after that he's just losing gold at the moment. Jonathan Fan also trying to go for power trades as Hawkeye. He's been left to his own devices on his safe lane now. Just probably to push out the tier 1, get some levels, get some gold. Another Macropire to just kill off the creep wave, but Solan is coming in, as are more heroes, but the DC from Era. Are they gonna pause even for this? I guess they want to try to go for the kill first. Hookshot does land, and this should be an easy kill. Patrick Shot level 4. And that's gonna be level 6 for Solan as well. So a pretty nice kill, and they do pause afterwards. They wanted to make absolutely sure that they cannot react to this gank. So, make it 9-4. K- still heavily so ahead, and losing a Chikiro who isn't farming that well, isn't that big of a deal. You will still want your core Chikiro to do a little bit more. But looking at the graphs, it's already about a 6, almost 7,000 net worth lead. XP slightly under 5k as well. So, well, looking pretty good to be honest for K-. Of course they need to snowball as well. Templar Assassin heavily snowball reliant. Throw Ranger, not the best comeback either. And I just got confirmation. I'm gonna be joined for Game 3. For, not Game 3, Series 3 as well. Hell yeah, I'm gonna have a Codecaster. Praised be the Lord. So, do we have any big item pickups? Oh, well, there's gonna be a big item pickup soul, and he's gonna get his Boots of Speed on the Skyriff Mage. Hell to the yeah, man. Hell to the yeah. Of course, Boots of Speed are gonna make his rotations a little bit faster, and now having level 6 access to the Mystic Flare, he is a lot scarier than he was just a minute ago. So I guess that kill was on the check hero was a little bit bigger than otherwise, but go, man. K-, they are ready to rumble. They don't want to lose any of their momentum. They don't want to lose just a feeling of just undefeatability, if that's a word. I don't think it is. But in any case, game is unpaused. Vengeful Spirit even went for his Soul Ring. Not the most common item to go for on Vengefuls, but it can work out. It can guarantee you always have mana for a magic missile, more or less. But more heroes coming to the bottom lane. They were expecting Lions to keep on pushing, which isn't like entirely wrong. So they might get Jonathan Fan, who doesn't have a hookshot anymore, but the Cogs might still be disruptive enough. How long do they want to wait here in general? I guess Drow is gonna screw this. I'm gonna go far more. Is he? I think they're waiting a little bit too long here. They don't have any proper oil. They had this ward here, but they saw the Clockwork backing off. And now more heroes are coming in. It's Hawkeye coming back. So I guess they really want the tier 1 tower for themselves. Oh, Yasha finished on Kikoni as well now, if he just purchases it up. Solen, with the boots, man, must be happy. Earthshaker not yet level 6 though, doesn't have the Echo Slam. Without the Blink, or against the general lineup of K-, might not be that impactful anyway. Depends on how much they group up at some point, but there aren't any extra units for them to summon or whatnot. But now Temper Assassin with the Yasha, moving pretty damn fast, 408 movement speed without even activating the face boots. He's dropping a little bit low, might even run all the way back home and then TP back, because the runes aren't spawning for another minute. So Hawkeye, he's going for the tier 2. They already got the tier 1 with Insolent there as well, man. God damn, those towers drop so damn fast. Throw Ranger, he does a sick amount of damage if he's just left to right click like that. Kikoni gonna get the slow one to Solen. There's the second Psionic Trap, a third one maybe. Nope, they're gonna turn it around. There's the hookshot. Kikoni gonna get silenced up as well. Mystic Flare, he has enough mana for it. He's gonna pop it in the end. And that is the kill. Killing spree ended by Skyriff Mage. Jonathan Van takes some damage but runs away from the Macro Pyre. A little bit too late. Still not a single point into Ice Path either. Are they going to catch up to the kill? They get the magic missile. Swap. They're waiting for it. They swap him out. And Jonathan Van, nothing for him to do. Runs into his own power cogs. Of course, he doesn't get pushed back. But oh, Insolent. Try to go for a Earthshaker who just TP'd out. In the meantime, Quicks, level 1 Exorcism, wants to go for the tier 1. Glyph is used. And Poison going to come in. Abaddon, not the best hero. But he at least shouldn't time. And he has Burrow time. So he can chase down Quicks if it's really necessary. He's thrown on the bottom lane. Spotted out by a Psionic Trap, man. So nice to get vision from them. If he gets higher level, so into Psionic Trap, should leave one into Roshan as well. And speaking of Roshan, I mean, Roshan should be so easy for them. Wave of Terror maxed out already, -6. Meld is also maxed, so -8 from there. Ice Path, oh, what to Jonathan Fan. He doesn't have the hookshot, but still might be able to catch up onto the Drow Ranger. If he does though, Drow, he is gonna be royally screwed if that happens. Will it happen though? Will it? No? Yes? Maybe? I guess not. Oh, the hookshot is off cooldown now. There's the Gust as well. Poison comes in to help out. Magic Missile onto Jonathan Fan. What an excellent bait from Drow Ranger. Ice Path came down, but the hookshot didn't even connect onto plan. So, a little bit of miscoordination. And look at this Roshan going on at the same time. The Processing trying to do it solo. Might be a little bit too hard, but he is hitting so damn hard with the reflection charges. As well, Hawkeye gonna come in with the Liquid Fire and the Ice Path. Gonna help out a little bit, of course. Another melt hit comes through. There's the minus armor from the Wave of Terror. And suddenly Roshan, well, you melt, boy. You melt. SNY finished on the Drow Ranger as well now. So he's also pretty damn speedy, even with power threats, 406 movement speed. And then Solen gonna get slowed down Insolent. He's actually backing off at the moment. And, well, that was a smart decision, I think. If he had gone straight away, he might have been able to kill Skyriff. But if you didn't go for him straight away, just no point for you to follow anymore. So Quicks, he will have the Yule Scepter soon enough. Just needs the Void Stone for it. Another 250, 300 gold. Mech also finished on Era, so that's a nice pickup. But they're gonna catch Quicks. Oh no, never mind. He TP's out. He's just fine. But K-, do they just continue going from this lane now? Kikoni has picked up a Mithril Hammer as well. So going for either a BKB or a Desolator. I like Desolator. And I don't think he has the biggest problems with survivability. His biggest threat though is still just... oh yeah, he's going for Desolator. But his biggest threat is getting cogged in and then Mystic Flared. But looks like Lions, they're going for a push of their own. They have the Exorcism ready. It's still level 1, so close to level 2, so they don't really want to use it quite yet. As the tier 2 tower top lane is destroyed by the Drow Ranger. Has the Mask of Madness now as well, so not the Mask of Madness, the Morbid Mask, so he's going for a Mask of Madness. Tier 1 still not down, but the kill of Jakiro, who just came in to really feed. Oh, the swap back onto Arrow, though Insolent comes in as well. There's the Frost Arrow, should be enough to get the kill. He has the mech. He doesn't even have enough mana to pop it after the Death Pulse. Went for the Reaper's Scythe. So he got the counter kill onto the Vengeful Spirit, which is actually more than he could hope, or could have hoped for in that situation. And of course, plus 30 seconds on Vengeful Spirit's death. So not that bad of a trade considering the Lions also going for the tier 1 on the bottom lane. But they've already lost all the tier 2 towers, and that's not a good position to be in. I mean, almost a 10k net worth lead. Still a 5k XP. But I think it's big enough at the moment. They have the Aegis still on temper assassin as well. About 700 gold away from finishing up his Desolator. And now Quicks. Oh boy, he's going for the runaway. Smart choice. And Shoshana some fan. Gust. Not going to cancel the TP, of course. That's the one issue with the lineup. The only stuns are on the Vengeful Spirit as well as the Jakiro. So a little bit unfortunate that two of the heroes escaped that you went to gank. But it's not that big of a deal. But what's the next goal for K- now? They've taken all the outer towers. Do they feel safe enough to go high ground? I guess if they get the Desolator and Templar Assassin, they might. Because it also applies to buildings, so buildings also die a lot faster. And man, Precision Aura just providing to be pretty damn good for the TA as well. Plus 42 damage out of nowhere. It's almost like double face boots. But Clockwork is going for a Blade Mail. He's going to have it soon enough. Solen going for a 4-step. I can expect that to be. And that's Desolator finished. Are they going for a 4-step on anybody? Pure Evil not working towards it yet at least. 1.1k on the bank for Vengeful. Jakiro doesn't have one either. Just went for the Yules first. And that's the Blink Dagger on the Earthshaker. Blan. Is he going to be able to just get a huge Echo Slam? Well, if K- decide to go high ground, he might just have the opening for it. But they have about 1 minute 30 seconds for the T8 to just use his Aegis. As in the meantime, Lions get an easy tier 1. Nobody even came in to defend, and they still have the level 2 exorcisms, so they might even continue. But the smoke comes out from 3 heroes. Will it be enough? Hawkeye wants to come in from inside as well. Everybody has backed off, and this Observer Ward, well, it doesn't help against smoke, of course. But Jonathan fan, he has a TP, so everybody should be safe. Smoke breaks. Do they try to go check the trees, anything? Oh, smoke doesn't break on Vengeful Spirit, so they're gonna keep on going. And going and going and going. Kikoni, Haste Rune wears off as well. They just want to blow up somebody with the Desolator, man. Their minus armor, it's ridiculous. Well, looks like they finally will transition into that mid lane push. Aegis there for another 40 or so seconds. And well, tower already taking damage. Liquid Fire comes out. The right clicks are flying in. Lions, do they get the hookshot initiation? And do they wait out the Aegis? I mean, they should have the timing. Oh, beautiful Fisher Templar Assassin. His block to the high ground. Could as well just go for the max damage in the tower. You have the Aegis anyway, man. Just go for the tower. Refraction activated. No, he wants to back off. Liquid Fire on the tower. Insolent throws in a few right clicks as well on the Drow Ranger. So 300 HP for the tower now. Another Liquid Fire. Slow sieging it out, and well, since the Aegis expired now, I guess they're gonna back off. Maybe wait for even a BKB on TA. Might be a worthy item, but look, he's hitting for 334 damage with the reflection charges. Wow, that's just crazy. Is he going for a BKB at all though? Is he just going for straight off blink there? Just blink next to somebody, meld, bam, somebody's dead because Desolator minus 7 armor, meld minus 8, suddenly minus 15 armor coming out. And I can guarantee you not many heroes can stand up to that at the moment. Necrophos did go for a Ghost Scepter, so that might be enough. Unless you get stunned, meld hit, and then like one more right click to get the kill. Plan with his blink dagger wants to set up something, but they don't have the vision to go for a smoke like this at the moment. Didn't have any wards in the enemy jungle or anything. They do see mid lane though, so that might be the opening. They have this Observer Ward here. The backstab might be perfect. They need initiation from Clockwork, I think though still. Hookshot is already on cooldown. Or still on cooldown, I guess might be the correct thing for it. So, well, looks like K-, they're going back for the push at the moment. 3.8k on Drow Ranger. What is he saving for? Is it the BKB of his own or for his own as well? Tower is gonna go down. They're gonna get it. Aphotic Shield on Hawkeye keeps him a little bit healthier. That's the BKB feast on Drow Ranger. So that's what he was saving up for. 2.2k on Temper Assassin as well. But with the BKB, they could really have the Drow Rangers just go into the front lines and just, I mean, right click the buildings. Of course, they're gonna to have Temper Assassin hit the racks at least once to get the Desolator debuff. And then just bam, Drow Ranger with the BKB, go for racks, get melee racks, back the hell out. With Mask of Madness would be a little bit easier, of course. Especially since, well, BKB doesn't make you invulnerable. There's still gonna be Exorcism from the Death Prophet. But looking at the graphs, it has surpassed the 10k mark in net worth. XP, about 6,000 still. But we're only 22 minutes in. It's pretty crazy, to be honest. Pure Evil, up to 1.5k gold. Not going for a 4-staff yet. Neither is Poison. Against the Clockwork, I would think you just want to get 4-staff as fast as you can. Maybe eventually still going for one. I guess you can just swap somebody out of the cogs if temporal assassin gets caught, for example. And Blan. Well, his Blink Echo Slam, man, is gonna just do so much. Or can do so much at least, and he's gonna decide so much in this game. Gust not gonna connect on anybody. Insolent did try though, so points for trying. And with the Vengeance Aura, he's also hitting pretty damn hard. Puri will come a little bit closer. 2 points into Vengeance Aura. Come on, come next to the Drow Ranger. Be a man, do the right thing. As Insolent gonna go farm up the Ancients. Roshan is already up. Whoa, that was a pretty short respawn. They should have vision of this as well. Having the Psionic Trap under him, and yeah, indeed they do. So why they're not going for it yet, I don't know exactly. Maybe they want to get the pick off, just waiting on the high ground like this. It's going to be hard, of course. Rocket Flare used just to push out the lane a little bit. Harass Hawkeye. Oh, but the BKB comes out. They're going for Jonathan Fan. Blade Mail doesn't do you any good when you have a BKB on the other side. The Insolent drop still pretty low, but gonna be kept alive by the Mist Coil. There's the dual breath slowing down Quicks. They need some damage for the Death Prophet era. Wow, the Ghost Scepter. It does come out, but not before the melt hit connects. Now, Jakiro throws himself up in the air. He's gonna be taken out by Quicks. But in the back lines, well, nice Fisher from the Earthshaker. So it's a 1-for-1 trade. Jakiro for Clockwork. But the Clockwork being down is pretty good. Oh, the Gust lands on 2 as well. Oh my freaking god, the melt hits. Era, no more Ghost Scepter. He's gonna be brought down. Abaddon gets a double kill. And the Reaper Scythe doesn't even get the counter there. Aphotic Shield helping out. Swap, use, Plan. Still going to get the Fisher. Vengeful Spirit might even die here. Never mind, Mist Coil comes through. Poison has an Aphotic Shield as well. But what a fight that was. A 4-4-1. Only losing the Jakiro. And once the procession actually got close, that damage was ridiculous. Like, what? It just suddenly Death Prophet existed to, or stopped to exist almost. And they want to go for more. The swap is on cooldown, so they don't get close enough to Jonathan Fan. But Drow Ranger had such a nice BKB, and now Kikoni, he has his own BKB flying out to him. They're going for Roshan, or well, he's been doing it solo at the moment, and between the Meld and Desolator, he can do it pretty fast solo as well. Poison, his ultimate pops just from a Mist Coil, I think. Bottle on the ground, even somebody's gonna pick it up. There's a TP scroll on the ground now. So they're not that healthy. Do they have a Urn of Shadows on somebody? Yes, they do on Poison, but no charges on it. Mech finished on Abaddon now as well. So they're gonna have some more heal, some more sustain. Abaddon with the Arcane Boot should have the mana to sustain it all as well. Sometimes you go for like Soul Ring, but I think Arcane Boots are just fine. 2.5k on the Vengeful Spirit now even. So he is getting pretty fat in that sense. Drums of Endurance, wow. Drums given away. Templar Assassin really wanted this bottle back. He's gonna bottle up the Haste Rune. I guess Haste Rune is something that you want to have. Haste Rune a little bit better than Drums really. So they're just gonna swap them back later on most likely, or maybe when the Aegis expires then get back the Drums. As Jonathan Fan, can he go for anything at all? I mean, he's hiding like he wants to go for a kill, but he's probably aware that more heroes are behind just the first one. So, Mech. Oh, Era gonna get slowed down. Do they have enough to get the kill? Era pops the Ghost Scepter. There's the Fisher as well from Blan. Quicks pops his ultimate. BKB on Insolent, but he cannot tank up the Exorcism by himself. Era though. Oh my freaking god. Kikoni with his BKB. Not a care in the world. Gonna go for Soul and next. Just look at the range he's attacking from. 2 right clicks. Not even a meld necessary. Now Jonathan Man with his Blade Mail might be able to clean up Pure Evil. Never mind. He's gonna swap in Poison, who keeps everybody alive with a Mist Coil. 4-for-0. Ultra kill for Kikoni. This Templar Assassin is absolutely berserk. Who needs a Blink Dagger? You're just gonna run people down. Ice Path gonna wait for Blam. Meld hit, 1 more right click, and BANGAM! Rampage! Templar Assassin. And they're gonna get the racks at least out of this as well. Maybe even 2. Era does have buyback, as does Quicks. But man, this Temporary Assassin, I mean, he still hasn't ages. Like seriously, this. Wow. Why don't we see Temporary Assassin more often is the question from this. Of course, man, if you get the Desolator early enough, it's gonna be so ridiculous. Of course, Vengeful Spirit helps out a little bit there as well. More minus armor, but that's gonna be 2 sets of Rags. Lajons, they're not giving out up yet. But they're not far from defeat. Oh, with the swap onto Era, the Silence as well. Ghost Scepter keeps him alive with the Ice Path. Gonna lock him down. Oh, they're going to go for the Vengeful Spirit again. The hookshot does. Oh, the Blink Echo Slam. It's not enough though. Insolent still alive. Does have the BKB, pops it as well. Can he get the counter kill? Frost Arrows fly onto Jonas and Kikoni. Wants to go for Necrophos, who does buy back already. Era still alive, of course, and Quicks gonna throw up Temporary Assassin in the air, so they're not gonna die at the moment. Throw did go down. A nice Fisher, and Kikoni gonna lose his Aegis, I think. They're throwing up the Earthshaker in the air, so they're gonna back off. They lost 2 heroes, maybe unnecessarily so. But they got 2 heroes in return, so not like a horrible trade. And yeah, that's GG called. That's K- off to a 3-1 start in the first day for the BOC group stage. Not a bad start at all. So we're gonna have one more series coming up for the day. It's going to be Commander Minus versus Album Sheet. I do believe Album Sheet has won both of the previous series 2-0. Maybe they have, maybe they haven't, but I think so. So, well, guys, thank you so much for watching, tuning in. I do hope you enjoyed it as well. And if you did, be sure to follow us on our social media to know when we're going live, with what channels, with what games. It's going to be Facebook and twitter.com/HeflaTV. For this game, this is it, but Commander Minus versus Album Sheet coming out in probably 5 to 10 minutes time, guys. So, see you there. And of course, thanks, huge thanks to the sponsors, SteelSeries, Hitbox, Battle, as well as, come on, some tech, Vinotech. I always forget the start of it, Vinotech. So, huge shout out to them, and see you in the next series, guys.